I believe I'm recording now. Yep. All right, the recording has started. And what I'm going to do now is bring LaMarcus Germain back. We are now screen sharing.
You can hide that if you want.
Yeah, I could, yeah, I think I will. Let's see, it is called
Panel.
yes.
Panel right there.
Right there? Or floating meeting controls, actually. Yeah, floating meeting controls. I know it's weird, but floating meeting controls. All righty. And so, LaMarcus, I explained to you how to use the camera. When we get to the Q&A, just press that bottom button, all right?
Okay.
And then when you're talking, go back to the instructor view, okay?
We're gonna have to keep admitting people.
Yeah, so I'm saying, can you make yourself, well, you're the co-host
can
here,
admit
so
them
you
on
can
that.
admit them from here.
I can admit them on my laptop.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't worry about all the people dropping in. Just do your presentation. All right, everyone. We are going to have the defense now for LaMarcus Hall. That's all yours, LaMarcus. You're quite welcome.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I'm LaMarcus Hall. I'm defending my dissertation this morning on the use of social media by Black men during their doctoral process, where Dr. Mayor Howard Hamilton is my chair. My co-chair is Dr. Candace Hinton. My side committee member is Dr. Tawan Wilson.
Yes. Okay. It's gonna be a long one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. The purpose of my dissertation study is to determine how and what extent social media contributes and supports the success of Black men while obtaining a terminal degree. Again, the purpose of my dissertation study is to determine how and to what extent social media contributes and supports the success of Black men while obtaining their terminal degree. My research questions was: one, what are the experiences of Black men who use social media during their doctoral degree process? My theoretical frameworks: critical race theory and social networking theory. Originally, when I began my search for theories, I went for critical race theory, and Dr. Hinton said, no, I need you to add another one. And at first I was like, man, I got another theory, what's going on? But I started to dive a little deeper in social networking theory, and it really helped my studies flow, and it gave me a lot of in-depth to help my participants as I move forward throughout my study. Literature review is the rise of social media, social capital, social media research, a summary of benefits of social media use in academics, some of the challenges and risks of social media in academics, strategies for social media use in academics, how social media has changed in the landscape of higher education, social media in the Black student usage, social media and professional development, and also digital mentorship. Methodology: I took a qualitative research approach where I was able to give in-depth interviews, semi-structured for 11 participants. Data sources were through my interviews and data analysis. And we also had thematic analysis and member checking for validity. My participants: TZ Roberto, Keon, JJ Germ, Georgia, Dr. R. Diesel, Denver, Colt, and Loki, all had different stories, different narratives, but at some point in their doctoral journey, they use social media to help them, to guide them. If they didn't use it as deep as others, they help other Black men along the way throughout their doctoral pursuits. Some used it more than others. As you can see, it's a variety of participants from different majors, some single, some married. What I found also, as a student who's taken quite a while to finish my own dissertation, some of my participants took over 6 to 10 years. So in a sense, that gave me hope that I too can finish my terminal degree. Themes. My first theme, why social media? Why did you even use it? Theme 2, social support mechanisms. How will you support it throughout your journey? Obstacles. What type of obstacle did you face? What did you go through? And how did you use social media? Lifting as we climb. How are you giving back? What will you continue to do to help others? And my last thing, how I got over. How did I get over? And what am I going to do next? For my first thing, my findings of why social media. JJ, I think just for me, just not knowing anything and being a first generation student, I was relying on social media to provide help. I relied on groups, PhD groups for Black men, scholars, for first generation students. So in my decision making about PhD versus any other type of doctorate degree, I relied on social media. Dr. R, I used it because of the reach of social media has. So there's a brother who happened to be my fraternity brother of mine. He was in an organization called the Doc Chat. This was a collective of doctoral students from all over. Black doctoral students can get support, encouragement, motivation, and ideas. Roberto, I believe that making connections with other people has allowed me to understand the experiences and what they are going through. It's kind of a built-in professional network with colleagues. These groups connect young Black people who are getting their PhDs. Support mechanisms. Dr. R, if you're familiar with the Black community, even if you're a person sitting in our cars or one that has potential in sports or academics, they support you no matter what. They protect that person. So that's the experience I had when I was pursuing my doctorate. People made room for me. They made sure that I had room to study, room to be quiet, even at work. Once you're a doctor, you're a doctor everywhere you go. So your behavior has to change, and you, because of your brand, you will be a doctor. Cult. We actually created this cohort of students who are actually in Maryland. We also created a group for students who were actually in the same doctoral program, but different cohorts. We exchanged phone numbers. There were a couple of times, if we were not in the same state, we flew in and met. So we were pretty supportive. Loki, while I was working on my dissertation, I was involved in several doctoral and program-based groups. And there were times when there would be a fiery debate, but overall, my experiences with these pages were pretty civil. The advice given to me was mainly provided from people on my dissertation committee, as well as many other individuals I met while being an AACT home scholar. This experience provided me with plenty of advice from faculty from a variety of institutions around the country and the world. My next theme, obstacles. Denver. The first university that I attended was a very large state university. Initially, my advisor, a Black male, did not have my best interest in mind. When the professors left, it felt like it was a stab in the back. The institution tossed me around as if I was a slave being auctioned to the highest bidder. I was constantly told that my work wasn't sufficient because my research involved people outside of my school. Consequently, nobody would support me, so I transferred. Locally, a lot of issues that I experienced are directly tied to my dissertation chair. She was barely available. I kept a record of how many voicemails and emails I sent. She didn't respond until she got the word I was headed to the chancellor's office to report her ass. Georgia. I remember being in my group and being called nigger in my patient, and in the middle of what she was saying it over and over again. Her parents weren't saying anything to do anything about it. My staff member who was with me was very kind and caring. The staff stated to the family that it was very inappropriate. That's not acceptable. She stopped rounds, went to debrief, and the supervisor saying, well, welcome to my life. Lifting as we climb. Diesel. I will remain active as long as I feel as I'm a voice in this, my voice is relevant in this space. I will be there. And even if it's irrelevant, I will always be there if someone needs it. I was commissioned to pay it forward. My mentees have always reminded me to pay it forward regardless of whether in my career or not. I feel like it's my responsibility to do that. They took up their time with me, and I feel that I can do that for others. Dr. R. Until I reach the golden shore and God takes me from here, I'll always reach back and lift up. That's my gift as a talented 10th. That's my job. Yes, I will always reach back and help. Loki, I have no choice but to give back and assist other Black men. Social media and a few good men stood tall with me in such trying times. I will continue to make myself available to help others. My last thing, how I got over. Roberto, I think I wanted to quit early on, but honestly, it wasn't anything serious. I was going to get my PhD. I was determined. I had a moment where I think I wanted to fight one of my professors, but again, no one was going to get in my way.
Interviewing.
And what's my third year?
Sorry. My bad, brother.
And once my third year, I became a recipient of a prestigious minority fellowship program. My challenge was my place of employment at the time, which was hell. Keon. I had decided that I was going to unenroll from my PhD program. After telling my best friend, he said, no, you have come too far to stop now. You will finish. This moment was critical. It showed me that I needed to keep going. Look, I am blessed to have a partner who understands me 100%. My spouse was complete a doctoral program at the same time, so support was reciprocated through the entire process for both of us. Further research. Many of the participants expressed their experience of obtaining a terminal degree at historical Black college and university. More research could be added to the body of knowledge that could increase retention rates for Black men obtaining terminal degrees at historical Black colleges and universities. Spirituality and faith was expressed by some of my participants. More research is needed on how faith can be a resource to assist our Black men in obtaining terminal degrees. Some of the participants expressed membership in Divine Nine organizations. There is a potential gap in the literature on how media professionals in the Divine Nine organizations inspire Black men to obtain a terminal degree. More research is needed on relationship support for Black men obtaining terminal degrees. Narratives shared concerning support vary amongst my participants. Recommendations. More research is needed to assist Black men in graduate school. For example, a first-year experience program that could be created to assist them while navigating graduate studies and the opportunity for mentorship. College and universities need to pay attention to groups on social media. The data from those studies show that social media is a constant support system. Historical Black colleges and universities create a safe space for Black men to support each other in grad school. This could possibly assist them in retaining more Black men in doctoral programs. 3 of my participants spoke of not having a great experience during their doctoral journey at a historical Black college university they attended. Limitations. Geographic locations. I wanted to interview some of my people in person, but based on the data I received and participation minimum so far, where I had to use Zoom. Participants shared narratives from both historically white institutions, HWIs, and historically black institutions, historically black colleges and universities. I can only relate to attend in a historically white institution due to only attending them throughout my entire collegiate journey. Strict criteria for the participants, for example, my study looked at directly at Black men who obtained term degrees. I feel my data received from my participants would have been different had I took time to interview and have participants of both Black men and women. Here are my references.
Marcus, would you go back to, thank you so much for your presentation. That was good. Yeah. You go back to your table of your participants, please. Perfect. Yeah, thank you. Yes.
LaMarcus, congratulations
Yes.
on getting to this point. I know how long and hard you've worked. And so I'm happy to see you get to this moment, and congratulations on this work. I'm going to start with this. That was one of the things that I'd like to see. First of all, this to go back into chapter 3. You can stay there. Yeah.
Right here.
Yes,
No,
stay there.
Stay right on the chart.
Stay on the chart. I'm going to talk about the chart. I want to see the chart in chapter 3 instead of chapter 4.
Okay.
Okay. Once you talked about how you the criteria and finding your participants and who you landed on, put that back in chapter 3.
Okay.
Instead of chapter 4. The other thing about the chart is I'm not sure what that number of years to complete terminal degree means.
That's how long it took for them in total years. So when I did my participant make my Google form, the estimated time it took for them to finish the actual degree.
Did it take TZ 7 years, 8, 9, or 10 years? Well, how many
I
years?
get what you're saying, Doctor.
Well, how many?
Do you know?
He said about 9, but on the Google form it said 7 to 10. I just based this from
Okay.
the actual
Okay.
form, and I made my chart and copied and pasted into it.
Okay, you asked them for a range.
Mhm.
So for me, if you can go, if they put in their exact number, if you can just even go back, do one more member checking and see how many years it took them to complete, that's kind of important.
Mhm.
The other thing, I know you must have done the same for age range,
Get to that age.
get their exact age.
Thank you, Dr.
The other thing, the type of institution that they were in, not just for profit, was it a research 1, R2, a comprehensive university? Say the kind of institution that they received their degree. That's what that's about, right?
Yes.
Okay, type of institution of degree completion. That's
In that type of institution, what you would do is you have the name of their institutions, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, so what you
Yes.
would do is simply go to Carnegie classification
And look at the ranking.
and look at well they not the ranking, look at the institution type. It is there. Carnegie has launched a new classification system in 25, so you need to make sure that it's up to date. Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Mir.
so that's that for that. At the end of chapter 3, you had a summary that's not a summary. You just need to fix that.
Okay.
So there are little things like that you and your chair will work on.
Okay.
But in chapter 5, your themes have to be the star and not necessarily your participants, because you've broken your themes down by participant, like TZ and all the things he said about. So chapter 5 should be a cross analysis. It should be it's just a matter of kind of a rearranging. So instead of having all the things that TZ said about all of the things, you need to integrate it, use the theme, and then talk about how your participants supported those things, what they said about them, and together.
Okay.
So that's just kind of a restructuring of chapter 5.
Flip it, reverse it.
Yeah. So let them all just join in together.
Okay.
And commingle their voices.
Thank you, Doctor.
Chapter 6, and this is where students get really, really tired. Where you're going to do your implications, make sure you're connecting very strongly their voices, the themes, to the implications. What does this mean for higher ed? What does this mean for Black men who are pursuing doctoral or terminal degrees?
So can you answer that? Not make it a rhetorical question, just answer.
Oh, yeah. What does this mean for higher ed? How do you connect the dots?
Yeah.
This is the so what of your study. This is where you make your voice known.
Why is this important?
I think it's thank you for the question. I think it's very important because this can show now that Black men take alternative paths in different ways to connect with each other.
You can close your stop the show. Stop share, red box top, just click. Perfect.
Great.
I feel this is an important piece for Black men to obtain term degrees. One, it shows that they take different roles and connect with different ways with other people to obtain the term degrees. I think this is also another place in higher education where institutions can look back at social media. And I know there's a lot of negativity out there about social media, the usage, oh, kids use it too much, oh, we're so programmed in social media. However, there are some benefits in it. And I think institutions of higher learning should look at the different ways that we can use it in a positive way to help get other Black men through their terminal degrees.
Did you take a look at Laurie Berry's? I always go back to Laurie Berry's dissertation on social media. Was there anything in there in particular that connected your outcomes to Berry's outcomes?
I think in a sense, good question, Dr. May. I think in a sense when she's talked about Twitter, how she used the connection.
Twitter, you said?
Something about Twitter. I remember reading the connections there and how they were already meeting together as a group. Some of them were in different groups, not necessarily social media, but how they were connecting within groups to push themselves through. I believe that was my strongest connection between both dissertations.
Okay. And you linked that into your last chapter?
Yes.
Okay, then. Another question is theory to themes. So you shared quite early on that Dr. Hinton pushed you to use another theoretical framework, which is the social networking
theory.
Tell us how the themes connected with the theoretical framework of social networking, and then share with me how the themes, at least just one connection with critical race theory.
Okay.
So 2 questions. If you can't remember both of them,
Thank you for the question, Dr. Mayer. The first theory, critical race theory, I believe it connected to how all the different things and obstacles that Black men go through. Many of these my participants were at institutions where they were the race minority and they had different obstacles. And it does talk about in critical race theory, principle one, racism being normal. I felt there was connection there because to me, it illustrated a lot of the different things they do. The social networking theory, I believe it connected me more because it talked about the different nodes and the different groups and channels of way of connecting with people. Whereas some of my participants use Twitter, in some small cases, some use groups. That some were directly on Facebook, some were on LinkedIn. Social networking theory talks about the different ways that people connect. And I feel that the theory illustrated how my participants connected along their journey as well.
I don't want to forget, we've got a third person on this committee because there's just there's a lot of rich information in here. So let's go to Dr. Wilson. Dr. Wilson, would you like to respond?
Sure, absolutely. So first of all, congratulations, LaMarcus. Very proud of you, man. And I'm going to switch gears just a little bit here and move into more reflection. And I'm very curious, man, what did you learn about yourself as a researcher throughout this process?
First, thank you, Dr. Wilson, for the question. First of all, I learned I could push myself much further than I believe. This journey for me has been very long, but I had strong researchers. My committee pushed me in different avenues and ways to make me a better scholar. Chapter 4 was very interesting. It really allowed me to be a researcher and dive deep into a narrative of another Black man who's going through similar issues as myself. And I feel it's made me a stronger person, and I'll continue to do research definitely within for Black men, is also reach back to our future Black men who are coming along behind us so that they can be leaders as well. Dr. Wilson.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Wilson, do you have any other questions you'd like to ask LaMarcus?
Not at this time.
So LaMarcus, there were also you and I went back and forth on this title for a minute. Yeah, I know. So you have, and I just want to share with you and to everyone, titles are always kind of like placeholders, because really your participants are the ones who really give you the insight in terms of what a title could be for your research. You had several really amazing quotes in the body of the document. Actually, why don't you go ahead and flip it to us back here? Yes, he knows right, yeah. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, you've got several amazing quotes in the document. One of them, actually, three of them you had up on the screen, which were actually my favorites. One was I will always reach back and help, which would be an amazing first part of the title of the dissertation. I will always reach back and help the use of social media by Black men during their doctoral process. Another one, you've come too far to stop now. The use of social media, la 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 la. I mean, these are quotes from your participants, their voices, and give life to that and put that in. Pick one of those and use it as the title of your study. I think your participants would appreciate it, and when people take a look at your study, they'll go, "Wow, this is yeah. What is this about?" It's the hook. The hook that hook is from the voices of your participants really, really important. There are also. Let me just also share. Let me scoot over a little bit. Okay, for some reason, yeah, there we go. Okay, there I am on the screen. Also, I'm going to encourage you. We're gonna add a little bit of extra juice to that last chapter, because as Dr. Hinton says, after you've collected all the data and read over all these different narratives and everything, you get a bit fatigued. And there are a couple of other series. I shared one with you. It was an article that had come out not too long ago, about 3-4 weeks ago. And I tossed it to you and I said, what do you think about it? I don't know if you...
Dr. Jones?
Yeah. Got a second to share a little bit about it's brand new piece about social media. You want to go ahead and share a little bit about that? And put the camera back on yourself. Instructor.
Thank you for the insight, Dr. Mary.
Yes.
Dr. Jones at University of Illinois, Champaign, he did a study on Black men and video games, which totally blew my mind. And when you sent it to me, I was like, this is almost spot on.
Yes.
But it really had me thinking outside the box, because how many times do we ourselves engage in social media? How many times when there's COVID and we can't go anywhere and we're adjusted to these norms, we need something to go to. So through his research, he interviewed 4 college men who played various games. I remember one playing Call of Duty, one played other level games. But through his study, he found that it was a sense of relief for them. It relieved their stress. It gave them an outlet, a place to talk when they couldn't be around any other people. So I do think that this theory does this study does coincide with what I've done. Because
what we're finding is that just like with your men in your study, it gave them a sense of relief, an opportunity to collaborate with each other, gave them a chance to drift away a bit and be in a different space instead of being strictly focused on the academics. They got to expand a little bit beyond the rigors of the academic walls. And I want you to make sure that piece.
It's implement.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's like hot off the presses. If y'all haven't
It's
seen
not even
that.
a year old. I was like,
Oh, if you all haven't seen this study, I said, wow, this is really,
mhm,
I mean, you're right on the cutting edge of the importance
mhm.
of the use of social media for Black men. And I think that's got to be dropped into that last chapter.
Absolutely.
And also in the last chapter, I'm going to give you a copy of a piece, just a section that I pulled out of Patton et al.'s Student Development Theory book. It's a
Mhm.
big one.
The green and white one.
Yeah, the big one.
Mhm.
Yeah, that big one. Yeah, you remember it.
Student Affairs Bible. Yep.
Yeah, that's the Bible. That's the theoretical Bible right there.
Yes.
There is a section in that, there's a section in that dissertation that's called Digital Experiences and Identities. And I overlooked it, you overlooked it. I caught it because I'm teaching the theory class this fall. And I said, oh, and this forgot to tell LaMarcus to review that section, because in that section, it talks about college students of any age interact with technology on a regular basis to communicate, participate in social media,
Mhm.
complete course assignments, and engage in digital recreation, online gaming, blah, blah, blah. And then traditional age college students are well within the generation they're dubbed the digital natives. And your participants, because they're over the age of 25, because all of them are in their 30s, they're called digital immigrants because they were not born into this
Age.
right?
Mhm.
And so there's a little bit more about that. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just I want you to kind of
Add that in.
add that in, give a little bit more, add a little bit more theory to that last chapter.
Mhm.
That's good.
Yeah, they entered the digital world as opposed to being born into it. And I didn't know if any, you might want to answer this. I didn't know if any of your participants shared that anything about they not being born into this. Were they uncomfortable delving into this digital space?
I only had, not to
Go
interrupt.
ahead.
Dr. Mayor had one chair that
Are you gonna press the
When
button, put it back on you?
during his time of obtaining his term degree, he wasn't as comfortable with using Facebook. So at the time before Facebook, their main communication was email. So he would email people back and forth to get insight. And he slowly had to slowly get himself into Facebook, which came along.
Marcus.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That is, yes,
That's exactly that.
that is exactly this, exactly.
That's perfect.
And we're recording this, stick a pin in that,
Mhm.
because even, here's what's really interesting, and Dr. Hinton will, I think you will concur, that even in qualitative research, there really isn't, there's really no such thing as an outlier, like in quantitative.
Mhm.
Quantitative, there's one person says something different, they just toss it out. It's like, forget you. I need what the batch says.
Mhm.
The beauty of qualitative is that everybody's voice matters. Every single one. That is actually a theme as well, even though it was one voice. So
You can just loop it in chapter 6.
Yeah.
As that thing, like the surprise.
Yeah.
That could be the surprise. It's like you weren't expecting that. And anything else that you weren't expecting. That's how you make your mark in the literature.
yes, and you connected with, you're gonna connect that voice
With that
to
piece.
with this piece.
With Dr.
Yeah,
House.
yeah. That's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. Anybody else? I'm gonna pop it back on the.
Yes.
I do have a question, if that's
Okay,
okay.
please. Yes. Okay. Now, yes. Let me open it up to others.
Your things were really interesting. I think the one obstacles stood out a lot, particularly to the people in this room. But each of your things were very powerful. And you went through them really, really quickly and you kind of reported out what your participants said.
Mhm.
How are you making sense of the things that they share? You can pick any one thing to kind of expand a little bit on like, what does that mean to you and what does it mean to like the greater world? Because it's a very important study because we don't have enough Black men obtaining terminal degrees. So not only do we need to hear their voices, we need to hear your interpretation of what they're saying. And so I'm just anything that even one that stood out, whether it's the obstacles or I can't remember you didn't say I just can't give up now. That's the song I thought of. But any particular thing, like what does that mean for what feelings did it bring up for you or how are you making sense of it?
To be honest with you, to be to interview the participants who have already obtained their term degrees and looking at my own situation, it cut deep.
Can you so I guess that's a part.
I
Yeah, because I'm missing the you in
Okay.
your study.
Yes. Yeah.
So
it really made
it's
me.
your story and then
Okay, what's my story?
yes, and then relate it back to one of the themes.
Yes.
Camera back on you.
Okay.
And answer the question. Yeah.
Could you?
Okay, let's pick the theme of obstacles. What's your story?
Okay.
How does that relate to the theme of obstacles? And how are you making sense of it?
Okay. So my own story. I started in the doctoral program at another Midwestern institution. Was not as favorable and supportive as the people in this room. From the faculty and staff to the institution in itself. And I had many obstacles, the days of no help, the days of constantly going on email looking for this and that, the scarcity of people who even look like me on the campus and times made you rethink the question or if I should ask for help or if I should not. During that time at the institution, other people started to fall off, other people started transferring as well. In my mind, I'm like, well, I can get through this. I've gone through everything else. I can make it. That journey did not end the way I wanted to. So my thing was, if I leave this institution, they're going to give me something. So therefore, I took a second master's and transferred here. To go forward with the story, I would see Dr. Mary and Dr. Hinton, and I think Indiana Association for Higher Ed Indiana downtown. And they would say, well, when you coming over? Or when you gonna start this program? If I had to do it all over again, I would have done my program with these ladies because they really pushed me. They made me look past my obstacles. They took me into the studio and say, get this work together. So this made me, these obstacles have made me a strong person.
Can you speak a little bit to how the role of social media and helping you?
Absolutely. So with social media, I had my days of not knowing what to do. I started looking on social media. So one group in particular is Raise Mentoring. Somebody told me from another institution, go on Raise Mentoring and start asking these questions like, you're not stupid, you're not dumb. There are other people in this group that will help you. There are other people in this group from all levels who will start assisting you. I start reaching out and they literally start assisting me from helping me with chapter 1, trying to realign my theme. Even going to chapter 2, as Dr. Hen would say, chapter 2 is the beast. But there were people in that group who helped me unlayer that chapter 2 so that I could be an in-depth scholar to this point right now. So I think I can relate directly to them because they all had some type of obstacles. One in particular, Denver, he transferred to 3 different institutions to get his degree. He went to one institution, a man who doesn't look like him said, we look forward to you quitting. 2, him transferring to another institution, not getting the support he needed. He ended up transferring to an institution in his hometown where he found the support he needed. And that really hit close to home because I transferred once as well.
Thank you.
But through it all, you just have to be, as a Black man, you just have to get through it, see it through. I looked at this situation for my term degree, it's now or never. And we need more Black men in the doctoral level so that they too can go out and do research to help to set the path for other Black men like myself and our future behind us.
So,
Great question, Dr.
Yeah.
Perkins.
yeah, great question. So I know that as a qualitative researcher, you bracket your own experiences. So this experience was close, near and dear to you. It was the kind of the bridge for you, I'm encourage you to write one more little piece, an epilogue.
Please, yeah.
Write an epilogue. Just kind of chronicling what you just said
Yeah.
about maybe one or two of the themes that really resonated with you, as well as how, you know, a little bit of your journey. I know in chapter 1, you write a personal statement, but now that you've collected these data, it's it would be nice for you to write an epilogue.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Hinchey.
Yeah, not to separate yourself from
Yeah,
the,
yeah, because you're part of the study.
yeah,
Thank you.
and that's what makes it meaningful.
Thank you, Doc.
It looks like there's some people are writing some notes in the chat as well. There was one in particular, they're going past,
She stayed.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
she-
saved
she's
the
got it.
chat.
Okay,
Yeah,
saved the chat.
the
Very
chat
good.
is saved for you, so
Okay,
go
so
ahead to.
So the good news is that the chat is being saved so you can see some of the comments that people are dropping in. A lot of the individuals, the guests who are observing, connect with some of the things that you're saying, even though we're not talking about, you know, we've got Black women chiming in saying that they feel what those participants went through. They feel their angst and anxiety and challenges, and that this will be really good material particularly for historically white institutions to learn from the importance of having these groups, even creating groups like this for minoritized populations. Do we have anyone who would like to come off mic? You're more than welcome to at this time.
Oh, we got some.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
okay.
on the Zoom, but I was wondering if
Sure.
I could say something.
Move the camera.
Yeah, I'll do it. I didn't show up.
Yeah.
Dr.
She's gonna go manage it.
Okay. There's a lot going on here. Thank you. Everybody's
My
right.
girl got up quick though. Look.
All right. Thank you, Kelsey.
Yeah, no. Okay. Uh-oh,
There it is. And you can zoom out also.
Okay.
Perfect.
that's a good angle.
That's my great side. It's, yeah, no, I just wanted to say that for starters, thank you. Because LaMarcus and I grew up not too far from each other back in the South. Him on the north side of Georgia, me on the south side of South Carolina. So we grew up with a sense of community. And what I heard from this was just showing the importance of, because I think we take it for granted. We grew up with it because that's families and communities was what we kind of stood on. But what I heard from you and what resonated with me was the importance of, as we get older, sometimes we have to create our own communities. And through your study, it showed the importance of being able to have to go out sometimes and create your own communities to get the support you needed. And when we are brought up with it, it's already there. But as we get older, we just have to take the initiative to go out and make sure we create our own. So I thank you for that, because it just showed awareness. And that just me as a man, knowing things I need to be doing for the future of myself, I know the importance of not isolation and how we need to focus on creating and building our own community. So thank you for that.
Thank you, sir.
That's a really great comment. Thank you for saying that, because we're so quick to say that social media is bad for people. Get the kids off TikTok. I mean, this speaks to the positive that can be
100%.
used for it. And I really appreciate that. It's fun to hear the comments from the audience, because these are gems that you can also drop in as well, LaMarcus, because I would take that information and say, let's use social media as a platform for good, to help reframe people's minds. I mean, we hear from the current administration, folks are trying to dismantle and pick apart, TikTok, and they change Twitter to X and all this. Let's make these platforms positive. The other thing that's really important, looking at what's happening systemically, is that there's so many conversations now with institutions, again, erasing who we are.
Yeah.
And I think this, in your last chapter, I'd love to have you say something in your epilogue about erasure of cultural centers and
Mm.
Black student organizations. And
Yeah.
this speaks to the importance of keeping these kind of groups together, not erasing them. Why is this important for higher ed? It's that we cannot have our voices silenced and erased. We need to have groups like this that will move us through higher ed. Go ahead and say it. Just say it loud and proud. It's your dissertation. Donald Trump ain't gonna read this. If you want.
Send it to them.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Yep.
Social
Yeah,
media, social media, it's a tool.
It's
But we just have to learn how to use it the right way. It's like using a hammer to rake your yard. It's just not gonna work right.
That's right.
So we just got to use it the right way.
That's right. You want to say something?
No, I just wanted to shout out a few people before we wrap up. Wrap up is probably so inappropriate, but Lisa Hinton, girl, hey cuz. Let me shout out Tara and Uzoma and Dale Kirkpatrick, who I know was a good partner for you in this, and
Man.
yeah, and some of our other alums, Charles and Aaron and John in our master's program, and so many others of you on here who came on. Sydney Freeman. So Sydney, I guess this is who I was saying we had a friend in common. Last week when we were at Ash, I said, we got a friend in common. Now I know who our friend in common is. It's LaMarcus. So good to see you. Brian McGowan, our colleague.
Yeah. The new Dr. Corey.
Yes.
Is it Corey?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I just want to shout out a few people.
I missed his dissertation defense. Sorry, I missed your defense, Dr. Corey.
Oh, we weren't invited.
Oh, okay. Big money ice grip had his hand raised. I like that.
Remember that may be.
And my apologies, I was unable to change my name, but I'm a day trader, so that's kind of my handle for that. But I just want to say to the group, I've known LaMarcus for a decade, and his perseverance in going after this goal, it makes me think, as much as the emphasis is on the doctoral, I think about how many young men don't make it through the first stage of college life. When I go to campuses, I see a lot of Black women, but I see very few young Black men on these campuses. So the work you're doing, LaMarcus, is really important, and they need to see examples of Black men achieving at the highest levels of education. You are going to be an inspiration to a lot of young men to continue on their studies, when I can tell you a lot of times, and you know this, they are, not expected to do as well and are encouraged to take the lesser road. Well, college may not be for you. Maybe you ought to consider trade school, right? So you setting this example, persevering through this, going through the struggles, fighting through the obstacles is so important. And I'm just really proud of you, brother. Great job. And look forward to congratulating you in person.
Very nice. Do I have any? Is there something you want to say? Do I have any? Oh, okay, Alexandra, you have your hand up.
Hi, everyone. Wait a minute, hold on. Turn one of these off. 1 second.
It's like going on like Aaron Hunter Urban Beer. Girl, get your phone ready. Hey, this is a live show.
Oh, can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
I know, yeah.
Okay, sorry. I am at the State House, but I ran out of the Supreme Court to come and make sure I could witness this in all its glory. LaMarcus and I have been married for almost 10 years. We've been together for 11. So I have lived through the trials that he mentioned. So I think aside from just being very proud, I'm glad that through this process, he could see himself and know that he was not the only man, Black man, especially here in the state of Indiana, experiencing the things that he experienced. So I talked to him a lot. We come from different places, but one of the main things that we always talk about is that Black people, we need community, like our next breath. And he laughs sometimes, but he always comes willingly. He's not always smiling, but he comes, and I'm so glad to see the men that he is in community with, either in the room or on the Zoom. I see his father from Georgia, his frat brothers, his friends, physically there with him. So I am just happy and blessed that he has that type of community around him as he went through this process. And I'm very happy that he could tell these stories and could just share this with the world in a formal way, right? I think social media, it's a great platform, but I love that this will now be a published work, and that he will have, I'm gonna claim the victory for him in advance, but that he will have these letters and validation behind his name when he goes forth to just continue to just spread this good work and uplift and bring other men behind him. We have a son, so I'm glad that he will be able to see that as he grows and develops, and that the young man that LaMarcus also is in space with will benefit from the work that he's done. So love you, proud of you. Congratulations in advance.
Thank you.
Right.
Nice.
Last comment.
Thanks, my mom.
That was your mother.
Yeah.
Oh,
Last comment from Tamana.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to chime in and say how so proud I am of LaMarcus. Your presentation this morning was beautiful. We've been behind you, praying you along the way this whole entire time. And I just want to know if anybody's available to hold my mule while I shout for them. I'm so excited for my baby.
Oh, shatara bosia.
Thank you also to everyone who
There's a couple.
supported me.
Yeah.
Hey, Shando, esa.
Camera to us back here. Okay, thanks everyone for your comments and your statements about his research. We really do appreciate it. What we're going to do now is we are going to, so Dr. Wilson, hang in. We're going to go into a breakout room, and we're gonna leave you in here, everyone in here, to chat with LaMarcus. So Dr. Hinton, Dr. Wilson, and I'm going to take my laptop out. We're going to go into the breakout room, and you all can stay.
leave your laptop, I'll take mine.
Okay. 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 And you all can keep chatting and whatnot in here.
It's your laptop.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay, and then, yeah. Dr. Mayor, have you already gotten put in the room? Okay,
We both joined.
okay. So do you want to stop? Well, you can keep the recording so that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep recording it here.
Okay.
Or turn it off over. We'll be back.
LaMarcus, this is your man, Dr. JT, baby. How are you feeling, brother?
Hey man, tried and tried again.
Hey, man, we all proud of you. Let me tell you something. You had a peak number of 86 online, and you got another about 10 to 20 in the room. That's 100 people that's believing in you today, my brother. 11 years of success. Jesus been with you every single minute. And I'm telling you right now, blessings are coming your way, my brother. Breakthroughs coming your way, and those doors are going to be open. I'm proud of you, my brother. So proud of you, and I love you so much, baby.
Love you, bro. You already know.
Let me
Okay,
cue
this
the
is
organ.
Charles Gidney. We're not gonna let the noobs take up over you.
Hey,
This is
hey,
Eddie.
I say.
Hope all is
Talk
well
about
with you. Proud of you, my brother. We've been back and forth supporting each other. Glad to see that you came on over to the other side and became a Henson Howard Hamilton Scholar, proud of Indiana State University. Just glad to witness this part of the journey. Now we gonna be the other part of the celebration when you get back to Indy, but just glad to be here. Oh, and shout out to General President Daryl Matthews, who's in the room. I don't know if you saw him, but he's in here,
Thank you,
and the
brother.
other brothers.
Let me tell you something. Let me cue the organ for you.
Please, please, and
The
thank
shout video is gonna come your way. Don't worry.
Come on, Dr. Sean.
Listen, it's coming your way. No, but seriously, listen, this is powerful. This was really, really powerful. And I was cracking a joke about I wasn't expecting to get some church in there, but I love when Black people, I always say Black people doing dissertations and research is always different because it's personal. We take a different approach to it. And making sure that not only it's reflecting ourselves, but we are covering the people that didn't have the opportunity and looking forward to the future. And I know your wife mentioned your son. He is going to look back on this moment and just say, that's my dad. And I know as someone that does not have the best relationship with his parental figure, this is powerful. And I gotta go run and yell at some basketball players in a minute, but my brother, you already won. You already won. And this is your day and your moment. And like he said, alphas always do it right. So it is never an issue. I don't know about other people, but we always set the standard, and you are setting that standard right now, my brother, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you, dear brother.
Good brother. I got to jump in real quick, man. I think that, bro, so proud of you and your journey and what you've done today. And I think even selfishly, like you are setting the standard for each person on here's day. Like we've been inspired by you. We get to celebrate with all the negative that's going on in the world. Like we got to come on here and see you, hear you, be inspired by your journey. Man, I'm so happy for you, brother. I'm glad the ISU connected us. And just sending you love from your good Sigma brother. I just got to throw that in there too.
Oh, good, man.
LaMarcus,
We gonna let you have that one. We gonna let you have that one.
All right.
No, it's my turn. It's my turn.
That would be great. Hey.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
trying to jump
not
in
two of
there.
you. No,
it's
Jonathan
my
represented for the
turn.
Sigmas. Slocum, you can't come back.
Hey,
No.
Charles, I got you covered, brother. I got you
All
covered.
right.
All
Hey,
right.
this
Hey,
is from Race Mentoring. LaMarcus, so proud of you. This is Dr. Tammy. Just so proud of you. We've been together for 12, 15 years, and your resilience, it has been just impeccable. So love you. So proud of you.
good morning, everybody. This is Brother Dr. Perry from Florida. My mentee, we're so proud of you and what you have done today. As it was said earlier, you've already won, and soon we're going to shout with you because the albatross will be free. Will be free. I love when the brother commented about community because community yields relationships, and community, which means community then is very important in all that we say and all that we do. It's just a natural part of us. And again, brother from Florida here saying congratulations. And this is another alpha speaking too.
Hi, LaMarcus.
Hey.
This is your mother-in-law. How are you?
Mom. Hey, love you.
I was having trouble
Love
getting
you,
on
Mother
the video.
Esquire. Mother Esquire.
Yes, Mother Esquire. I'm over here beating my chest. You can't see me because I can't figure out how to turn the video on my iPad.
Take your time, Mama. Do what you do.
But I'm beating my chest. I am so happy that you selected this topic. When I was in school so many years ago, there was not a collective group of Black educated people that I could look to for encouragement against all of the negativity that I and my other SANs at University of Michigan faced, telling us we couldn't do this, we couldn't do that. And we weren't even trying to pursue PhDs. We were trying to pursue careers that would take us places without necessarily having a PhD. And we got a whole lot of pushback. I was there when BAM 1 happened, we closed the campus down because the racism was so great. So for you to be out here encouraging other Black men to pursue higher education, I just love it in a way that they can understand and appreciate. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mom.
Brother LaMarcus, this is Robert. This is Robert Mays. Your good friend, good brother. I just wanted to come on here and send my love and to say you did a really great job. It's a blessing to be a part of your journey and part of your story. And
Hey,
I
thanks
really
for pushing me,
appreciate you.
man.
I'm here. I made sure to be included in the numbers.
One more time.
One more time.
Brother LaMarcus, this is Brother U. Grant Baldwin Jr., Dr. U. Grant Baldwin Jr., man.
AKA Doctor on the fire.
On the fire. Listen, had to show up today. Sound
Brady.
research, excellent presentation. Let you know that, we're just proud of you, man. You're representing not only culture, but you represent the fraternity, and just let you know that, hey, welcoming you to the circle, man. Welcoming you to the circle.
Thank you, brother. I receive it.
LaMarcus, what's up? This is Gio Gary Oliver from Tampa, Florida. Super proud of you, man. From the time I served as your chapter advisor for Alpha at Georgia Southern University to now, man. Just super excited for you. And then just wanted to say welcome, brother.
Brother LaMarcus, this is Dr. Carlos Richardson, your home scholar brother. I just wanted to say congratulations to you. Good presentation, good data and research that you showed us all. And I know you've been on this journey and it's been a tough one. And we share that sentiment when it comes to that. I'm just proud of you. I'm glad to be able to be part of your journey, brother.
Good brother, Dr. LaMarcus Hall. This is fellow doctor and fellow brother, Dr. Ramon Anjorin checking in. Thank you for the invite. I'm so honored and blessed to be here. Serving double duty today. I just jumped off a call. I'm about to head to the airport, but had to be here to support my brother. So proud of you, brother. You've been inspiring me since the day I walked on Georgia Southern's campus a long time ago. You welcomed me into the Alpha Phi Alpha family, and now I'm happy to be here while you're being welcomed into this doctorate family. And then shout out to Gio, man. I hadn't seen you in forever, brother. It's good to see you, man.
How you doing?
Oh, good.
Gio's a whole legend. Is Dr. Ricardo, Junior President, he's still available?
Yes, sir. I'm here. You told me not to say anything.
I think, Brother Junior President, I think the world wants to hear from you.
Listen, while I was listening, a brother called me on a totally different subject. And I told him, look, I'm busy right now. And I told him what I was doing. And he wants to speak to you as soon as possible because he's going through the same thing. And I can't tell you how many brothers I know personally who've been strung out for years paying that full tuition in an all ABD. You know, I think you have really set up a cause and a need for an institution to support our Black men to receive their PhDs. I myself, my time is past, but I can help support and raise funds for other brothers going through their struggle. That was an awesome presentation. The social media companies will be knocking on your door pretty soon, wanting to quote you in their studies to support their commerce. But look, brother, this was awesome. I'm honored and flattered you invited me, first off, and I honored your words. Don't say nothing. So I sat here and observed the protocols. It was a good brother. So at least I tried to be a good brother. So, but again, wishing you the best, Godspeed, that you will carry your message and your mission. There's so many in need. And so we thank you for having the vision and the foresight to address this topic.
GP, if you ever need me, you know I'm a phone call away. I always have been since, 20 years old, as an undergrad under your leadership. If you need me, I'm there. Say less.
I'm flattered and I'm humbled that you would say so. So thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Hall. Dr. Hall, there's only one thing I'll say. The garage will be open and the heaters will be on. What's understood never need to be explained. My man.
Well, they say, front, if you can't reach them, just touch.
What day?
That part.
Love you, man.
What day?
LaMarcus, this is Santoria. I'm going to jump in and give my congratulations before I have to run. But aside of all of the congratulations, I literally want to tell you thank you. You didn't just earn this appointment, you fought for it. So thank you for setting the example and paving the way. Job well done.
They're here.
Hey, Dr. LaMarcus, this is Serena, Dr. Shivers. How you doing?
Hold on, they're here. Hold on.
He said they here. Oh, what y'all doing?
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
They here.
I think we got somebody still in the waiting room.
Mama still came back. Y'all be quiet.
Mama, I don't know anybody. Mom.
Are we back? And
Should be.
okay, leave breakout.
She close up.
Yeah. Hold on.
Me.
Yes, yes. Gallery.
I wanted it to be
You
just.
can pin it, can't we?
It's okay.
Okay, then, all
Let's
right.
get back, turn the cameras on.
Okay, well, everyone, please help us congratulate Dr. LaMarcus Germain.
Let's go. Yes.
Let's
go.
Praise God.
Yes, Dr. Hall.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Dr.
My
brother.
Hall.
dude.
Congratulations.
My man.
Congratulations, bro.
Congratulations,
Dr. Hall.
LaMarcus.
Put it up, y'all.
Congratulations, Dr. Hall.
Congratulations, brother.
Congratulations,
Yes.
Fred.
Congratulations, Dr. Hall.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Dr. Hall.
Congratulations, Fred.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Welcome,
Congratulations.
Dr. Hall.
Hallelujah.
Welcome to the fold.
Yes.
Yes,
Congratulations.
yes. Welcome, welcome.
I might hold my mule.
Glory.
Proud of you, my
Hallelujah.
brother.
Job well done.
Go ahead and praise him, mama.
Yes.
Yes.
Somebody on the check. Hallelujah.
Glory.
You do. I know this isn't a black and gold bag, but you know,
Congratulations, Dr. Hall.
Thank you.
you know that the committee
Yes.
was comprised of deltas, and so we want to thank you. Got a little something for you to kind of help you relax a little later.
Yes, sir.
All right.
In there for you too.
Yes.
Enjoy a little bubbly, relax, take your time and
Oh, my
enjoy
word.
this space with your loved ones.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, yes, Lord. Right.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Congratulations,
Yes.
son.
Take a picture.
I'm gonna take a picture with see Dr.
Proud of you, son.
Wilson is about to
Doc.
leave. You can pin him.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take some pictures. Everybody stay on. Dr. Wilson has to leave. Dr. Wilson, would you like to say anything? We're gonna get under the...
Absolutely. I just want to say congratulations, Doc. I'm so proud of you. I know your journey. I know all the years of hard work that it took to get here, and I'm incredibly proud of what I consider to be one hell of a defense, man. So kudos to you, and congratulations to your family as well.
Thank you, bro. I'll be calling you soon.
Stay there so you can stay there so you can move over. And move that. Move it there.
How you can take it on Zoom?
No, I was just gonna take a picture.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna have everybody turn.
Not yet. Just those three. No, just the three of us.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see.
Okay,
Okay, I'm sorry.
So he can,
Pin Dr. Wilson.
Dr. Wilson, excuse me, so he can.
Put it back.
Just 1 second, Dr. Wilson. Oh, there we go. Good.
Okay.
And can we we've got him as well as us in this picture? Yes. Here we go.
Okay. He ain't smiling. Dr.
Hey, get him right.
All right.
Now everybody, if everybody turn on there.
Gallery.
Okay.
Turn on your cameras.
They're already gonna be in it if you stand over.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Okay.
Look at him. Steven already.
Ramon.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Okay, well, I don't want to be in the picture.
Congratulations, LaMarcus.
Thank
Dr. Emily
you.
loves you all the way from Georgia.
Thank you.
Congratulations, LaMarcus.
Thank
got
you.
3
This your
pages.
boy
So
McSpadden.
congratulations, Dr. Hall.
Yes, congratulations, Dr. Hall.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, everybody.
We got 3 pages to take.
We're taking pictures of everybody. If you can turn on your cameras, you'll be in the picture with Dr. Hall. Turn on your
And
camera.
so we don't know what screen you on, so you just gonna have to smile every time.
Use your snippet because I can't get that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we've got people in here that we want you to
Yeah, we
take
gonna
a
take
picture
the
with.
pictures.
Okay. Okay.
We ain't taking pictures.
You'll be in the studio picture.
Okay,
Gentlemen, we'll have to wait for you snippet.
all right, y'all. Oh, yeah. Okay, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling.
Yeah.
Okay, we got that one. Okay, we're gonna do it. Let's save it. Where did it go? Save.
There you go.
I'll make sure we get these.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, awkward. Okay. Okay, we about to do the next one. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Dr. King, who on your screen? You. Your arm in that screenshot.
Your camera on? On your laptop?
Dr. Mayor, John.
Yes, it is.
What's that?
Kirkendall.
Good dog. Job.
Okay, now we're about to do the last one, okay? So, okay, we got a lot of Queenie, Toya, Scott,
Yeah.
JT, Cheyenne Cousin, Cynthia.
Maurice, get your screen. Christy, Tracy, Ramon, George Clark, Cheyenne.
Cheese in the first time. Okay, y'all ready? Okay, well, they still coming on. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, what about me and all the pictures?
Okay, we got it.
Got everybody?
Look at y'all. Okay. Okay, we got everybody.
See, just want to say, we had a really fun conversation, because we said, well, we don't want to come back in here and tell him he didn't pass because he got thugs in his.
That's right.
TG.
Hey, Fred. Congratulations, Fred.
Hey, wait, I ain't about to go pop the trunk.
Make the South Carolina.
Right. TTD.
So see, because usually you don't see LaMarcus. When we see LaMarcus, we only see his head or he's behind somebody driving his car, and we see
School pickup line. We tell people to shut up. I'm like, it's right now.
bells ringing in the back.
See a steering wheel.
Yes.
He got it in the way he could fit it in.
And you got it done, and congratulations, LaMarcus.
The last thing I want to say is, we talked about it there, was that you had primarily, Dr. Maynard, are you still here with us? You had C. Jack Maynard, and but you had Black women throughout your time. But it was wonderful that you found a community of Black men, even outside of your fraternity. But you found a community of Black men, and I think you had a really good balance throughout your academic time in the doctoral program. So congratulations to you on being able to find that balance to offset our mouths.
Y'all brought the heat.
We could do it.
Dr. Hinton brought the. I can hear Dr. Hinton now. If she asks you anything, and you don't give more than two sentences, she gonna say, "Bruh, give me more."
Well, congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you all for being here.
Jamaica.
Congrats, LaMarcus. Congrats, boy.
Hey, new. Love you,
You
boy.
already know. You already know.
If you want.
Love you.
Congratulations, LaMarcus. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, son.
We gotta get the real picture now. Come on, okay. Get everybody out.
Yeah, we had to get to jumping. I know this married.
Size man. Example.
LaMarcus, bro.
He's a mentor.
We made it together, bro.
Oh man, what's up, Dr. T?
I know, man. I know.
What's up, boy? Hey man, thanks for being there, boy, because you already know the outcomes that used to be. Hey, extra hot, boy.
Thank you, bro.
Wanna go? Yes. Hold on, y'all.
Oh, I was gonna say, I take a picture.
Sure. Oh, we're doing with the blue background? Okay, cool.
Okay. I can somebody take a picture of my phone.
Absolutely. I'm just making sure that the chat is saved.
It's a friend colleague of his right here, right here.
Friend colleague.
LaMarcus mentor. So I want to make sure he didn't know him.
Yeah. Oh, wow. My goddaughter's trying to go to Morgan. Loves it. It was his first choice, actually. Yeah, service right now. I'm trying to get her to Jackson State. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I say.
Thank you.
On your desktop.
Okay, then.
And I'm trying to save it again as a, it's converting it to a PDF for right now, so just.
So leave it open?
Yeah.
I was on your ass yesterday. It's gonna be worse now.
I'm gonna preach you to death.
Not all the way.
And then I'm gonna just preach you to death and on the phone.
Absolutely. Preach me through, man.
Yes, I will.
Come this
So
way.
you interested in the program?
Get that out.
Probably is trying to get back in the game. I'm not sure. Some serious questions. I do. I wanted a PhD before I even knew what it actually meant.
Oh, that's right.
So I know I'm gonna get there.
Oh my God.
Take care.
So, your trees popped up, keep talking to me. Don't be like.
Oh, yes, we don't.
I have it always coming around on time.
How are we gonna be next year? Next year, you're gonna be at next week.
I'm still not here.
Wait a couple of months.
We gotta make progress.
I'm out of here, bro. Be good. Take care. Congratulations again.
Leadership at HBCU.
Stuff bags.
I'm not sure how to frame it. I know that later.
Don't say nothing.
And I also need.
Don't start. You're gonna make me cry. Come on.
Listening to him, he was saying that there were men who had experiences, bad experiences at HBCU getting PhDs. I know that personally they have bad experiences at rise. So, but I guess what I'm trying to figure out.
Thanks to everybody who came today. I think they're in the room. Everybody, as a policy, love you. Mom, I think that's my son Lisa. Okay.
Love you.
Man, Phantom boy, you already know. Dr. Danny, my godmother, thank you. Y'all, the Scott family, you already know. Georgia representative. Yo. No, that's for the Shabbat. Oh
Yes,
man,
sir.
oh my God, what's up in here?
Yeah.
Going.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, thanks for all the words, Blue.
Yes, sir, brother.
Hey, man. I remember not too long ago, you were just standing here teaching, man. Peace and bless to you, man. Love you for real, man.
Yeah, love you, brother.
Yeah, 'cause every time I saw you with India boy, you used to give me some heat.
Yeah.
Every time I see you, I try to duck behind the door when Brian comes. Bless y'all, man. Snipe.
Proud of you, brother. Proud of you, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. We'll be in touch.
Everybody loves this HBCU, but we don't support it. I know there's some issues historically.
Congratulations, Dr. Hall.
There's some things that.
Okay, well, we're gonna see y'all later. We recorded the Zoom and we saved the chat. So we're gonna make sure he gets everything. All right, bye y'all.
Connect with Alumni Association.
Congratulations.
To be able